As a writer, it's very difficult to create a story. Sometimes you have a very good idea, but you don't have the money or the resources to keep going with your project. And this is painful because some writers have wonderful ideas, and if they had more resources, their projects will be perfect, beautiful, a wonderful piece of art. For this video, I want to do something different. 4 one-shots that really need a sequel or to be a complete series. How to Talk to Girls at Parties is a science fiction short story written in 2006 by Neil Gaiman. It is about a couple of British 1917 teenage boys, Anne and Vic, who go to a party to meet girls, only to find that the girls are very different from the boys' expectations. This is one of those comics that are not exactly my type of reading. I normally prefer complicated plots with tons of twists and a lot of tragedy. Even still, I like simple things like Oxenfree or the book Piranesi. This comic book is in the middle. If it had a sequel with the characters trying to understand these girls and with a focus in psychological conversations, this could be something of my kind. I really like the art style and the coloring of this comic. Maybe if it was a short series of 5 or 8 chapters, could be something very special. Right now it's the lowest on this list. Batman Gotham by Gaslight is a DC Comics one-shot by Brian Augustine and Mike Mignola. The story revolves around 19th century version of Bruce Wayne making his debut as Batman, just as Jack the Ripper has arrived in Gotham City. This one really needs a reboot. This idea is wonderful and the comic is only 48 pages. That was never going to work. This comic can offer way more content. Just imagine this, Batman facing the court of the Obus, hunting Jack the Ripper following the steps of the greatest detective of fiction, Sherlock Holmes, facing criminals and discovering a conspiracy involving the Wayne family. Please, this comic has way more potential. If it was a series of 35 chapters, could be something really wonderful. If somebody in DC is watching this video, please do yourself a favor, make a new series in this setting. A Study in Emerald is a short story written by British fantasy and graphic novel author Neil Gaiman. It is normally described as Lovecraft Sherlock Holmes fanfiction. This one is the more likely to get a new sequel. In words of Neil Gaiman, I know the title and the protagonist of the next story in it. Let's hope this comic can become a full series of maybe 22 chapters, because this comic has an amazing world building. Everything here has a lot of personality, and the twist at the end was not bad at all. As a fan of Sherlock Holmes, I am really excited to get more content of the best detective of all time. Alice had woken up in room 431 of a mysterious manor. "You must not leave this room," warned the serpent, but she paid no heed and her body began to rot. Will she be able to escape the Cursed Manor? This manga was nominated for 2019 Japan Media Art Festival Awards and they truly deserved the nomination. This comic is really special. The art style is wonderful. The character's design is stunning, and the main plot is very interesting. The only thing I didn't like was the main character and the rush at the end of the series. This manga needed a protagonist character with more personality. I know they could do something like that. She only needs a little bit more of characterization, and this series needs to be 25 chapters long, not 12 chapters. That is not enough. I am not asking for the next One Piece, but just a little bit more of this impressive world building will be amazing. Just to compare, the book Piranesi did everything that this comic tried way better. The only thing Bibliomania needs is a very good anime adaptation. Now this is the interesting part. Do you know a series that can be way better but it lacks the potential to be perfect? And please let me know your opinion in the comments, and I hope to see you all in the next video.